What's good, my fellow Mayflies? Zero here, and I'm bringing you a video from Once Human. I have really enjoyed this open world survival game this year. There's a couple of routines that I have developed that I wanted to share with some people, so I'll make a couple videos about this. This first routine is just sort of a loot run that I do through the Blackfell Fallen Zone right over here. I'm going to show you the route, then we're going to go over there, I'm going to run through it. You get about 6 weapon crates, 6 gear crates, 6 storage crates, and I don't think I've ever done this run without at least getting 1 to almost a dozen sometimes furniture or furniture formulas. The route, so we'll start here in Blackfell. We're going to go ahead and teleport there. From here, we're going to just take a short bike ride to the start of the route, and then I'm going to show you building to building where we're going to go and what we're going to get. So I usually will start out on my bike right here, and we're going to do a quick little jog over to this building right here. This is sort of an apartment restaurant. There is a gear crate in here, and this is where we're going to start. We're going to run over here to this motel, to this convenience store, across this tower building over here to this hospital. Then from the hospital, we're going to kind of jet back across over here. There's an elite, and then we're going to go through this parking garage right here. There's another weapon crate in here. There's a weapon crate on the top of the hospital over here as well. Then we're going to come out the garage to this supermarket. From the supermarket, we're going to go out the back of the supermarket into this little neighborhood. There is an elite right here. Then there is another elite right here. And then there is another weapon crate in one of these little houses I'll show you. From here, we're going to come over to this mansion, office building, city hall, I don't know what it is. Anyways, this is another good place to get blueprints, furniture, etc. From here, we're going to finish off. We're going to run down this little cul-de-sac over here. There's one more elite, one more gear crate, and then a house that also has a lot of explorable furniture. So that is the route. I'm going to go ahead and run you through. It takes me anywhere from about 10 to 15 minutes to oh, I'm out of gas. Oh no. It takes me about 10 or 15 minutes to run this, depending on just how much killing I'm doing. This is also what I'll do to kind of just farm my daily acid. Actually, that reminds me. For food and drink, what I use on this run, food is really more important than the drink here, because this is what's going to help me with my acid farming. So I eat the preserved deviated chops, and this is going to give me 50% acid whenever I'm running around. So some people who like to run their routes, they're just going straight for the treasure chest. That's fine. You could do it probably a lot faster. But again, I kind of try to double up here, and this is what I use to try and help farm a little bit of acid for the day. I also like to get my double jump from my Stardust energy drink here. So now we're good and cranked up on some jerky and Red Bull. The gamers sure, or the devs sure know their audience here. So we're going to take this short little bike ride over to this apartment slash restaurant. If you guys have, any suggestions, like maybe I'm missing a crate, maybe you have a different route you feel is more expedient if you do this same route in Blackfell, share. Please leave a comment down below. Let me know how you run this, what you do, especially if I'm missing something. I don't know if I've fully explored every building in Blackfell. This town in general is really rich in stuff to get. So this little motel right here, what we're going to be searching is all these little cabinets, and what we're looking for here is furniture blueprints. I don't know, since the last patch, or maybe it's just because I've gotten most of the blueprints. There's one right there. Impressionism frame number 7. I almost never run through this little motel without getting at least one. I think there's maybe been 1 or 2 times where I've done a run and didn't get any blueprints, but that was pretty odd. I feel like since one of the last patches that they have actually reduced the number of mods. I don't know. I mean, that might just be some sort of bias in my mind since there was a patch, and RNG has not been kind to me lately. But we're gonna go ahead and search all of these rooms. There we go. Electronic clock. This has been a good run already so far. This is the first sort of furniture blueprint farm, this building right here. And I'll show you there are 2 more that I like to hit up on this route. But this is actually mostly what I run this route for these days anymore, is the furniture. Obviously the armor and weapon mods are, oh man, ceiling light. Dude. So RNG is being good to me today while I'm filming. Thank you, my random gods. Alright, so from the motel, we're going to come over here to this little convenient gas station right over here. And there is going to be a weapon crate right behind the counter when we get inside. And there's a storage crate in the back. There's actually a storage crate on the ceiling, or not on the ceiling, on the roof. That'd be weird if it was on the ceiling. Oh, this game's got some weird stuff. So here's our weapon crate. Got a nice legendary mod. So the drops have been good this morning so far. So, gas station, we've got weapon crate and 2 storage crates. Like I said, a lot of people will just run past this stuff. That's fine. You know, you run for what you need. I just like to pick up the acid while I'm here. I make a lot of aluminum and tungsten, so I need boatloads of it. I use the aluminum for a lot of my canning recipes with food. Alright, so from here we're going to go up the back steps of this tower building, and around the side there is a storage crate over here. And then we're going to go into the hospital. Kill all these zombie nurses. You know, I feel like they've made some improvements on the enemy AI since it was released a few weeks ago. That first week was, the combat was just not very good. I mean, it still could use some work, but it's better. I feel like their AI actually does something now. Oh, there's actually a medical chest down here that you may want to pick up. Again, you may not need medical supplies. This hospital's got a few. There's that med bag right there. There is that wall-mounted one. There's another med bag in here. These are usually the only ones I pick up just because they're kind of easiest on the route. I think there's actually another wall-mounted medical chest in one of those rooms, but I don't typically bother. So here's our gear crate. So now what we're going to do is head back across here. So this is where like some of my inefficiencies may be coming in. I don't know if this is the most efficient way to get to some of these locations. I'd love to hear your opinion on that, because I'm sure many of you have a similar route, or maybe you have a different route in a different zone. I would love to hear about that as well, because just having one route is not enough for me. I run this in about 10 minutes, and then I'm like, okay, now what I'm gonna do. So there is our first elite, and then we're gonna head over here into this parking garage. Now, if you're clearing the zone for the first time, you're actually going to want to go up on top. There is an elite up there, and that's where the mystical crate is on top of this building. You can only open that once, so I'm not going to go up there. And we got another weapon crate. And a zombie construction worker. This game has been great. It's been addictive. I am going to make a build on my house that I built. I'm happy with it, but I really love building, so I'm kind of in the mood to build a new one. So I kind of want to make a video on it, share it, and then tear it down. Although I have been building in Eternal Land, which is a whole nother thing. Alright, so here we're heading over into the supermarket. We just came straight out of the parking deck. In here is going to be a weapon crate. Lots of zombies. They're loving me today. That's okay, because they are giving up the goods. I can't believe I got 3 furniture on that first spot. This is already a little bit better than average, but I still haven't even hit up the other 2 blueprint spots yet, so hopefully walk away with at least a couple more. Alright, so here is the elite after you come out of the supermarket, and we're going to turn down this little neighborhood right here. There is a storage crate, and then Big Balloon Man. You got to watch out for this guy. He can punch actually pretty hard. He'll have a couple moves. One will he'll rush at you and do this big area slam. Then he's got another one that he just did right there, that little bubble shot. But then there's another one where he's got like this sparkler or something that shoots out of his hand. It is right there. You gotta take cover for that one, because it will hit you hard. And other than that, you just aim right at his glowing balloons. It's not too hard. You just gotta make sure you're behind some cover. This is what I'm talking about with enemy AI. Like, I'm behind a little fence, and the dude just can't even maneuver himself. It's, I don't know, definitely something they need to fix on the game, or at least improve. Alright, in here we've got a weapon crate. Obliterate. Got a shotgun. Alright, we're gonna run back down the street towards where that other elite was, to this brick building right here. This is Town Hall, or I'm guessing City Hall? The courthouse? I don't know. This is going to be Furniture Farm in numero dos. So what you're going to want to do is check all of these desks in all of the rooms in this building. This is also, there we go, small frame number 5. This is also a great place if you are short on just any recycling parts. You're gonna stock up on all sorts of goods here. I never am needing for any parts, because just the recycling. I usually actually end up being overweight by the time I'm done with this run. Alright, another desktop electronic clock! What I'll do at the end of this run, since I just got some duplicates there, is I'll show you what to do with duplicates. You need the designer's drafting desk. And with the designer's drafting desk, what you'll be able to do is break down any extra formulas that you get, and what you'll break them down into is these little tokens right here, these formula blueprint fragments. And then what you can do with these fragments is then you can oh, actually I didn't get the formula. It was just the item. Bummer. You can break those down, and then after you get, depending on if you want to do a common or a rare pull, there's an RNG thing where you can randomly craft some. Did I get that desk right there? I did get that desk. You can craft some random blueprints. This is a mimic right here at the top of the stairs. Don't be fooled. I kind of wish mimics were a bit more random. Like, once you know where they're at, and you'll see people will leave their little marks to warn you. You can turn those off, obviously, if you don't like that. But I wish they were random. I wish... Ooh, another Impressionism frame. You didn't know where they were going to be. It could be in any crate at any time. Just if that crate spawns, it could be a mimic, it might not be a mimic, I don't know. It'd be a fun little upgrade to their current. Alright, not a whole lot of blueprints. I did get a lot of furniture on this run, but not a lot of blueprints, which is a little bit of a bummer. Still, if you are looking at decking out your house, this run is definitely one I would recommend. So we're just about at the end of the run. So that town hall was the last, well, not the last building. There's one house we're going to hit on this cul-de-sac. We're going to hit this greenhouse up. But we're going to do this claw machine elite, and then we're going to do this greenhouse at the end of the street, and then that is the end of the run. We'll take a quick look at everything that we collected on the run, and then I'll show you how to break it down really quick. And then that's it. I hope this run has been helpful for you guys. I have a few other runs that I do that I plan on sharing. I've got a run that I do to collect sugar beets, another run that I do for collecting leather, and there's a couple other runs that I've done in smaller towns, but this has been by far the most lucrative, most effective route that I've found so far, and it's pretty easy. Like I said, I can knock this out in about 10-15 minutes if I'm not sitting here explaining everything or showing maps or inventory and stuff like that. I think 10 minutes is not unreasonable. 15 if you're taking it cash. Oh, thank you, Happy. Alright, so this greenhouse is our last house on the stop. There is actually an elite up there at the tower up there. I don't like running up there just to kill an elite. It's not worth it if you were just looking at time and efficiency. Alright, so this house is the last one that has a bunch of chests in it to hopefully give us some more blueprints. So this is kind of my blueprint farm number 3. Make sure you check all of the cabinets and desks. Again, there we go. Now I got the formula for the electro. Man, they just loving to give me an alarm clock today. Maybe it's because I overslept today. And another formula for a brown couch. So this has been a pretty good run, which I'm really glad I was able to share with you. Check all the cabinets. Ooh, document cart. That's a new one. Nice. Okay, I think that is about it. Alright, so that is my run. I don't know, maybe I missed some stuff. Maybe there are some other little houses or crates along my route that you guys might want to suggest. But that's what I've been running, the Blackfell Fallen Zone. Let me go back home really quick, and then we're going to just quickly tally up all of the stuff that I was able to collect on this run, just to give you an idea. Now, again, this is super RNG. Each one of those crates, they aren't guaranteed to give you a weapon or a mod or a furniture blueprint. I've been on runs, like I said, where I've gotten very, very, very little, which was pretty disappointing. Again, I've been on runs where I've gotten a lot. This was actually a pretty good run. Let's go ahead and break down all of the junk just to see. And then let's go ahead and check out our haul here. Okay, so we've got, I got 4 new formulas. Impressionism 7, electronic clock, brown couch, and document cart. I don't know how many of these are new. Let's see. That one's new. That one's new. That one's new. Oh, 4 new ones. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to show you how to break down the formula blueprints. I'm sorry. I'll show you the desk there just so you can see it. But we did get a lot of just regular, I think we got impressionism painting. I know we got like a medium frame. Oh, here's the ones we got down here. We got the 2 electronic desktops, a wood ceiling light, small frame, and impressionism. So, you know, we got 4 furniture items and 4 formulas out of 1 run. We also picked up Let's see, how much acid did we get here? Where's my acid? Wait, what? Am I blind? Did I not get any acid? That's crazy. Oh, it's down. What? 169 acid. Why are you guys all... Okay. We got 169 acid. You know, a handful of other parts. My inventory was completely empty before I started this run. So this is everything that I picked up just on this run. This is the big thing for me, acid. I go through a whole lot of acid every single day, crafting aluminum and tungsten. So, you know, that's the run. I hope this was helpful, guys. Like I said, you can run it in about 10 to 15 minutes. You get a whole lot of mods, a whole lot of weapons, furniture blueprints, acid, materials to break down. It's a really, really good run. It respawns about every 3 hours, I think, is about the clock on the chest. So you can't just run it repeatedly. You are going to have to let it cool down and respawn. Don't count on the elites, especially if this video becomes popular, which, fingers crossed, like and subscribe. A lot of people will be running that route, which means the elites are unlikely to be there. Also, it won't be as an effective of an acid farm because a lot of people will be clearing out the enemies. But still, that's not why I run it. That's just a bonus. I'll do another video here on my house sometime. But that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. I really hope this was helpful. I have a few more runs to share with you on this game. But mostly I'm going to be streaming later in August when the new Star Wars games come out. I'm pretty excited about that one, although apparently a lot of people are... I guess there's just controversy over everything these days. I don't know why. I'm a big Star Wars fan. I hope it's a good game. I like Ubisoft. Anyways, that's what I'm going to be doing later. I'm going to be playing Once Human, though, until then. So come play along. My tag is Citizen0. I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers.